Hey everyone, so I wanted to come on here and kind of introduce myself before the show starts up in a month and just talk more about what this channel is going to look like and just, have an honest and frank conversation about the content that you're going to see here. So, hi, I'm Courtney, and this is the CBK Lookbook. I started a blog of the same name about, I don't know, maybe like a year and a half or 2 years ago. And before that, I had a 90s nostalgia blog, which is no longer up, or it's kind of up. I don't know. I neglected it. But I've been writing about Carolyn Bessette for about 5 years now, on and off. And I don't know, she's just like a really fascinating person to me. And apparently, other people find her fascinating too because there's a show coming out. There we go. With Ryan Murphy as the creator, and him from American Horror Story. So I believe the show's name is American Love Story. Carolyn Bessette and John F. Kennedy. I think that's the name. Anyway, we'll learn together. So I am excited because there's like almost 500 of you subscribed, which is like kind of bonkers because I feel like every time I started a YouTube channel, it like never got above 200 or 100, and now it's just like growing and growing and growing with like barely any effort, which is like, I don't know, baffling to me. I know 500 might not seem like a lot of subscribers to some people, but like it's kind of a lot to me. It is a lot. Like that's like 500 people. Can you picture 500 people in a room? Okay, well, yeah, you probably can, but it's a lot of people when you think about it. So thank you so much for subscribing. It's always been kind of a dream of mine to be like successful on YouTube. So who knows? Maybe this is it. So on top of being here, I'm also a parent and I also run a business. And that is a preface to saying I'm going to put effort into this. And if it goes well, I will put more effort into it. But as of right now, I have very limited time. So that's not to say like I don't care or like I don't want to put energy into this. But listen, we all got bills to pay. And if this pays the bills, then we will put more effort into it. So like, comment, share, and all those good things. Okay, so now that we have that out of the way, I wanted to talk about like how I'm going to cover the show. So I am a big fan of reaction channels. I love Sebastian Soto and Zachary Michael, and people who cover celebrities, Peter Mon, and I love that they have like a vlog style where it's like stream of consciousness without much editing, which is like kind of perfect for the amount of time I have. So I'm talking really fast. Gotta get it out. I literally have somewhere to be in like 20 minutes. So yes, I do have to talk fast. Um, I wanted to talk about how I'm going to cover the show. So I'm picturing, I think the show airs on Tuesdays. It comes out on Valentine's Day. It's like kind of depressing. I don't know. It's only depressing because they're gone. It's like they're unalive. So I don't know. It just seems like kind of a depressing day to start the show. Like, could you not have picked? Anyway, I am trying really hard. I don't know, like I really want to be neutral about the show and try to be neutral, but like I'm not neutral because I've literally been researching Carolyn Bessette for like 5 years. So like how could I be neutral? And I've read books about JFK Jr. Um and I'm just like in too deep. So maybe I will just not go in with the idea that I could be a neutral person about it. However, I will say that I do love American Horror Story, but I do have my doubts about the show because they just got it so wrong, like off the bat, like the fashion. And to be honest, I'm not really on social media, so I don't know what people are saying about the show or if there's any more pictures that have come out. But basically, the last video that I made was reacting to like street shot. What's it called? Street. Anyway, pictures from the scenes that people saw on the street. Hopefully you know what I mean. Um you know what? I'm gonna let it go. Anyway, so I that was the last time I really looked up stuff on it because I've been very busy, like with the holidays and work and stuff. So I have not really looked into it since then. So I don't know what the news is, and I kind of just want to go in blind that way with not. I don't even think I've seen a trailer for this show. I really like Ryan Murphy, but I didn't really know much about him. And then when I read him respond, I think he responded to Carolyn's nephew, the very outspoken younger Kennedy that looks like JFK Jr. And I really didn't like his response to him. I thought it was quite rude. So Ryan Murphy really rubbed me the wrong way with that, which is really a shame because American Horror Story, like seasons 1 through 4, was like all-time favorite TV show. Jessica Lange, hello, amazing. So I'm a little bit apprehensive now because I think Ryan Murphy might be kind of a jerk. I mean, I don't know. I just really didn't like his response. Basically, like his nephew was calling him out for like using JFK Jr.'s image to make this story, which like I mean it's kind of a tough thing because JFK Jr. is like part of history. So to like say the image is being used, it's like, well, yeah, that's kind of like I don't want to say like they have license to use it, but like I mean he's a public figure, so I mean yeah, and so is Carolyn Bessette in that sense because she was married to JFK Jr. Um, and okay, so what I was saying was Caroline's. Don't mix them up. Caroline is JFK Jr.'s sister, and Carolyn was his wife. Was that weird for him? I don't know. I feel like that would be weird for me. Anyway, so Jack, what's his name? Jack. Anyway, I need to get more informed. Okay, so they were basically fighting on Twitter, and then Ryan Murphy responded back like, "You didn't even know your uncle," or something rude, like really, really rude. It's like, well, first of all, this is someone who lost their uncle, which is like super sad, and lost him really young. And it's not like JFK Jr. ignored him; he was literally unalive. Like how, like it's not like he said, "Oh, you're a jerk. I don't want a relationship with you." He's gone. He's not here. So I just thought that was really insensitive and gross of him to say. I don't think there's any way I could be neutral about this show now that I'm talking about it. So I'm just going to go in and be myself. Listen, I'm not a TV reviewer. I'm a blogger and I am a vintage clothing business. And I am just a person who has eyeballs and a brain. But we're going to watch this TV show together and talk about it because I also really like watching TV show recaps. So maybe I could like be a TV show recapper. That might be cool. Yeah. So anyway, I'm trying really hard to get to 1,000 subs because then on YouTube you can apply to get monetized if you have that in a certain number of watch hours. So if you aren't subscribed and you can subscribe, that would be awesome because if we can make some money off of this, I could spend more time on it and that would be great for everyone because honestly, I don't know why. Like some shows I just don't prefer to watch. I just want to watch recaps of. So I'm sure there's other people out there like me like that show. And just like that, I watched like recaps of like 90 Day Fiance recaps. Like I don't even watch the show. I just watch people talking about the show, which seems so meta. But whatever. It's YouTube. We can do whatever we want. So anyway, I wish I could say I was excited about the show, but I'm apprehensive because I'm like the type of person where I feel like sort of protective of Carolyn Bessette. I really relate to her story. We're different. Like I don't feel like our lives are very similar, but like I don't know. I really like her and it makes me sad that a lot of people don't like her. And because she died so young. Oh, we're not supposed to say that word on YouTube. Because she was gone so young, she really never got the chance at like a redemption arc. So she's just kind of stuck in history as this like I guess in a sense problematic, but like I don't know, she didn't seem like she ever really hurt anyone. I mean, she had a messy relationship with JFK Jr. like that, like in my mind, that's between them. To my knowledge, from all the books I've read and all the things, like I read The People Didn't Like Her, she was really pretty, but I never read that she like actively really hurt anyone, like not physically, although whatever, yeah, sometimes people do hurt each other physically, but like even like in a gossipy way or like a maniacal way or like a backstabby way, like I never, like I just think people were jealous. I hate to say it because that seems like such a cop out, like because it's so easy. Of course, she's beautiful and was with the most, at the time, like the most handsome man to walk the streets of New York City. Like I can see why people would hate that. It's a lot of jealousy, but like also it's just super sad. Like to me it's a super 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 super. I cannot stress how sad this show as a premise is because we will never see these two people again in our lifetimes. They are gone. Like this is the closest we will ever get to trying to see them again. And, it's so simple it's so easy to let your mind wander and start thinking about like how their lives would have turned out and what they would have stayed together if they would have had kids. And then you go on and on and on and on. But the fact is that they're gone. And it's really sad. And I don't really know how I can watch this show and be happy knowing that it's, I mean, a lot of stories are about two people who are gone. But, usually they die like a timely death or like, I need to stop saying that word because I know that YouTube does not like that word. They leave us too soon. There we go. Um, and I don't know. I just feel like kind of melancholy about it. Like it's hard to be excited because they're gone. But we will try to watch the show as entertainment. And also like one thing is I'm not really like a true crime person. Like I don't like the genre of true crime either. So like the idea of like talking about people who like can't defend themselves or like they're not here. I don't know. I'll still watch, but it rubs me the wrong way. So just know that. Okay, I've got to go because I have somewhere to be in like probably 5 to 10 minutes from now. And keep watching. And like I said, subscribe because if we get to 1,000, then I can put more time into this and we can do this all together. Okay, bye.